There it is.
Part of the year so far.
Yeah, man. Hey, we're back after last night, Chewy. What'd you
Mm-hmm.
think?
Happy belated birthday.
Oh, thank you, sir. Much appreciated. Appreciated the festivities last night
There you
and the
go.
good fucking fight card.
There you go.
Man,
It's our
dude. All
reactions
right,
to
man.
UFC 317. Tapora versus
Hmm.
Oliveira. Good card from top to
Yup.
bottom.
Man. You think best one so far? I think best one so
Best
far.
one so far. I mean, worse for my picks. My picks are pretty cooked, but
Yeah.
um, my picks weren't that good on this one. But it was
Ah,
still
man.
it was a good
You-
card. I
you-
wasn't dissatisfied.
Hey, this card delivered on every level, I think, man, to be honest. I don't think anyone's
Mm-hmm.
disappointed from what the UFC put out last night. Good stuff,
Yep.
man. Good
Yeah.
stuff. All right, man. Let's go ahead and jump into it, Chewy. We got that first fight of the night last night, which was Janata Denise versus Alvin Hines. Man, that guy got beat up, Chewy.
Yep. He got outboxed. Well, he got outboxed by the Glory Kickboxer. I didn't expect anything less.
Yeah, man, he got cooked, man. I don't know where that guy goes from here, man. He's I don't know, man. He just, yeah. I don't know why he didn't go to the wrestling. I don't know, man. But just, lower level UFC fight, I understand. But yeah, man, I thought he would have took advantage of maybe some grappling because Denata Deniz is not good in the grappling department. But it is what it is. I think we both had Deniz, right, Chewy?
Yeah, we both did.
All right, man. Let's move on up the card. We had the biggest favorite on the card, Chewy.
Yep.
Jacoby Smith minus
Did not
3,000
disappoint.
at the
Yep,
first
against Nico.
punch.
Yeah, I feel like Price got gassed out after like he threw three punches. He just gassed out. Then he was done.
Michelle Pereira versus fucking Fluffy, huh?
Yep.
Man.
He just he
Yeah,
just
Jacoby
got.
Smith, man. Yeah, I think he's just a better fighter, man. He showed it, man. I don't know. Maybe Nico had an off night to gas after like three punches. That's crazy, man. I
I
don't
think he's
even
just
know if he
getting
was
old.
training. To be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's a little older, so. But yeah, Jacoby Smith, nice win, man. Let's see if he gets some more better opposition in there, man. I feel like Nico Price is on his way out, man. Let's kind of step up the competition. We fed him a couple easy ones. Now it's to kind of give him someone kind of tough, and let's see what happens from there.
Yeah.
All right, moving on up the card. We got Terrence McKinney versus Bortshev Slava Claus. Man, I think both of us had Slava Claus, but man,
I have
I
Slavikov.
don't
Yeah.
know.
McKinney just yeah, he just for like that's how he's like live by the sword, die by the sword. So he either finish someone in the first round or he'll just get cooked.
Yeah. He won. He won by submission, but it is what it is, man. We all know Slavkov doesn't have good ground game, so he went
No.
right to where
He
he knew
got
he could
caught
take
pretty easy.
advantage
He
of
got
him.
caught pretty easily. But I thought it was just gonna be a straight striking
Yeah,
match, but he just went for the choke.
yeah. All right, man. Moving back on up the card, we had Tracy Cortez versus Viviane Araujo. I had Araujo. I think. Did you have
I
Cortez
had a
or who'd you
Rougeau
have,
too.
Chewy?
I had a Rougeau.
Yeah,
I thought the
yeah,
Simps moved the money line too much, but this was like one of the more boring fights of the night.
yeah,
But like Cortez had to do what she had to do, but it was still lackluster.
yeah. I wasn't impressed by your performance. Just,
Yeah.
but yeah, man. I don't know. Tracy Cortez back in the win column, I guess, man. Both of us had Arujo, but I really didn't see her kind of like winning the fight. I guess she went to the grappling a little bit more often than I thought she would have.
Yeah.
Um, but we'll see what's next for her. But yeah, man. Kind of I guess mediocre fight on the card, man. So
Hmm.
uh, let's move on up the card. And now we got Jose Delgado versus Hyder
Oh, this
Emil.
was a good
Man,
one.
that
This
was
one
a
was gonna be
nice
close.
knock.
I knew it was gonna be close, but I didn't think he was gonna
Man,
smoke him like that. But he smoked him so bad he forgot he got hit. He got up, he's like, "Hey, what happened?" He was protesting right away until he saw the replay, and he was like, "Oh shit, I got knocked out."
man, dude. I saw a couple people talking about they had Hyder Emil and like they were just kind of like doubting Jose Delgado. So I'm happy to see Delgado win, man, and
Yeah,
get that W, man. Good fighter, man. Real good fighter.
yeah,
I
that was
expect to
good. That
see a
was a good
lot from
one.
him. Yeah, I expect to see a lot coming from him in the future, man. Let's see who they give him next, and yeah, we'll see what happens. Then next we got Gregory Rodriguez, RoboCop, or as some people call him, Mr. Obama versus Jack
Oh yeah,
Hermansson.
the Brazilian Obama.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I he was getting pieced
Man,
up in the beginning. I was like,
Rodriguez,
oh, like
man.
my Hermanson pick, because I know the Hermanson pick was a little like out there a little bit, but he was piecing him up, and then he just
Yeah.
got caught. Lights out, just boom. His whole face was all caught up, and Hermanson was doing good at first. Then he just got. I feel like if he didn't get caught right
Yeah.
there, he would have. Yeah, but hindsight.
Yeah. I mean, he got caught that left hook and it was lights out, man. So
Hmm.
yeah, really good fight, man. I like RoboCop, man. I've always been a fan. So let's see what comes for him
Yeah, I like
next.
RoboCop too. I
Jack
just thought
Hermanson.
Hermanson would be able to avoid like that one shot, that one shot power. The puncher's chance.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. You know what I'd like to see? I like Rodriguez versus the most hated fighter in the UFC, Joe Pyfer.
Joe Piper,
I'd
yeah,
like to see that fight.
that'd be
That'd
a
be a
good
good
fight.
fight, man. I think Gregor Rodriguez puts him on his pockets, but we'll see what happens, man. All right, moving on up to the important part of the card, sir, the main card.
The main
My
card.
boy Chewy, Felipe Lima versus Peyton Talbot, man. I think we both missed this one, man, but I
Yeah.
don't know.
Payne Tower did look a lot
Uh,
better. Looked like he'd been working on his grappling a lot. But and
yeah.
he got cracked a few times, and I was surprised that his chin kind of held up a bit. I guess he's used to taking shots to the face, so maybe he's been working on that for years.
Hey, they got him on that snack program like boxing. You know, they got the secret juice in the supplements over there, man. You got
I
to
don't
be
know.
careful with that.
He's getting anemones. That's what it sounds like.
Yeah. Man, I like Felipe Lima, man. He showed some toughness before this fight. I mean, he showed some
Yeah,
toughness in this fight too. I just honestly feel like Peyton Talbot is way too big for that weight class, dude. He looked giant next to Felipe
he
Lima,
was pretty
bro.
big.
He looked huge, dude. Like, dude, you're cutting weight to like take advantage of the size differential between you and small guys. So, uh, I'm not really like impressed. I'm not high on him. We'll see what they give him next. I'm pretty sure they'll try and give him a layup because they kind of force Peyton Talbot on everybody to try and
Yeah, they're
like
probably gonna give him a
force
high
to
ranked
like
opponent
him.
next. Yeah,
You think so? I'd like
they're
to
gonna give
see
him a high
that.
ranked opponent next. Yeah,
Uh, Yeah, I'd like to see them give him a dog, like someone that they'll really like put him through the ringer and see what happens, man. Because yeah, they were giving him layups, and then they gave him a layup, and they thought they were giving him a layup, and then he got put on his pockets, man, by Ronnie
yep.
Barcelos. So,
Hmm.
um, yeah, man. Moving on up the card, man. This one, I think we had this one wrong too, man. I did not expect old man Dariush to come through and beat Hanato Moicano
It was a
at
close
all.
fight. Yeah, it was a really close fight. But yeah, I thought Moicano
But you
he
know,
he had dropped him too, but
uh huh,
yeah, it was a really close
yeah.
fight. I wasn't expecting that.
Yeah, I felt like Benil. I he used the MMA. You know, I guess he used all the MMA and to guy ahead and get him to the ground. And I knew he was gonna not win in the striking because I've seen him struggle in the striking before. But he went
Mhm.
right to the wrestling. Like he's like, oh, this isn't working, and he showed good MMA IQ, man. I mean, I can't really fault him. Like, yeah, I didn't get it right, but I'm happy that he went ahead and
It was still a good
got the
fight.
win, man.
It went to the end.
Yeah,
It was a good fight.
yeah. It was a good fight, man. All right, man.
Next one,
Contender for
fight of the
fight of the
night.
year. Yeah,
Yeah, fight of the year so
Joshua
far for
Van.
sure. Yeah, Joshua Van.
Brandon Royval. I think we were split on this one, but man, what a fucking fight, man. Holy
I had
smokes,
Royval
dude.
because I thought he would implement more grappling because he's such a larger guy, which he was. He looked huge compared to Van, but he didn't implement any
Yeah,
grappling. He was
man.
just trying to strike for strike with them. You can't do that with Josh Van. His boxing's too good.
Yeah, man. I told you while we were watching the fights together. I said Brandon Royval is having a pissing contest with Joshua Van in the boxing
Hmm.
department, and he shouldn't do it. He should just go to the grappling. But he was too caught up trying to prove a point, and he ended up losing the fight
He
in the
could have gone
last
to
few
the
seconds of the
grappling the
third
last
round.
like minute and a half and would have won every round. He was that close. He could have just done grappling, so a little bit of ground and
Hmm.
pound would have won him the round, but he didn't do it. Now he's at to
Yeah,
crawl all the way back
terrible
up
fight
to
IQ.
yeah.
Hmm. Terrible fight IQ, man. He gave up his. I mean, I don't know if they're gonna put him because they're talking about putting Joshua Van at ranking number one. Are they gonna put Brandon
Oh yeah,
Royval up
he's gonna be
12? Because
next for
that's
the
where
title
Joshua.
shot. He's gonna fight Pantoja next,
Yeah,
but I feel like Pantoja
and
is just gonna ragdoll him.
I, I
So
like I like what they did after the Pantoja fight, but we'll talk about that in a second. But yeah, man, Joshua Fan, up and comer, man. I'm a big fan of his, man. Great fighter. So we'll see what
Yeah.
happens next. Maybe he'll get that title
He's
shot.
only going to get better too. He's
Um,
still 23. So we gotta
yeah,
remember that too.
super young, bro. All right, man. Next, we got Alejandro Pantoja versus Kai Kara France. Man, Kai Kara France, um, he's gonna be bagging my groceries at Stater Brothers next week, man. To be honest, man, this
Like
guy,
this,
this guy,
sticking
man,
his tongue
I'm
out.
keeping it. Yeah, like I get it, man. It's part of your culture and all that stuff. But man, if you're doing all that, I mean, you got to come out there and perform, man. I think he didn't even. I told you when he had him in that choke, he's gonna tap like chicken, and he did exactly what he could have
Yeah,
just
he
went
kind
to
of
sleep,
fold. It
man.
seemed like he folded under
But
the pressure.
yeah, as as soon as he saw that Pantoja could take him down with ease, his whole striking went out the window, man. He couldn't strike. He was scared to throw a punch because he thought he was gonna get taken down.
Yeah.
Um, And for him to be the younger fighter in that fight, man, and not like be trying to push the pace, man, it seemed like Pantoja was the one pushing the pace. He's about to be, I think he's about to be 36 soon, but or he's
Yeah.
35. But man, Pantoja was pushing the pace on him, man.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's all that rage from driving
Pantoja looked
Uber
like he was in
Eats,
good
man. I
shape
feel
too.
it.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, man. He didn't look like he lost. He didn't even look like he lost a step, man. It looked like he gained a step, man. He was putting it on him,
Mm-hmm.
man. And
Yeah.
then at the end, they bring in Joshua Van. Great face off, man. That's what the UFC needs is more of that, man. To be honest, so um, I
That
don't
was
know,
cool. They
man.
had him
Chewy,
out right
what do
after
you
the
think?
fight. I think that was cool. That was cool. They had him out there because they already knew
Yeah,
what was going to happen. So they put him out there for
hmm
that face off. And Pantoja didn't look too much bigger than Van. They're going to be evenly sized.
yeah. The Van, he looked a little smaller. I don't know. Maybe Van had shoes on or something. I don't know. But yeah, man, that's gonna be a good fight. I like the UFC facing them off in the ring, man. That builds like it kind of reminds me of you remember WWE when you were younger,
Mm-hmm.
Chewy? And they have
Yeah.
all the storylines and stuff. That's what
Yeah.
I like. I like when they do stuff like that, man.
Mm-hmm.
So
That sells the
all
fight.
right. And last but not least, Chewy, Ilya Taporia versus Charles
This one I did
Oliveira.
get right.
Holy
100%
smoke.
got right on this one. I knew what the inevitable was.
Man. You had the one before it right too. I think we were good. I was like we
Yeah,
missed a couple, but
Pantoja. Yeah. We missed a couple,
yeah.
but the main ones we got. Pantoja and
Yeah, Topuria.
Ilya.
Yeah. What'd you think, Chewy? What'd you think of the fight?
Which just I already knew it was gonna. I mean, I love Charles, like I said in my prediction video, but I already knew this was gonna happen. I knew he was gonna get smoked and it was gonna be bad, but
Yeah.
I didn't know he was gonna. I didn't think he was gonna
It's
flatline him. His eyes were open. Like he looked like it reminded me when Usman got knocked out. Like he just looked staring into
looking
the
up at the
souls
stars.
of the skies. Yeah. And I
Yeah, he
always say
wasn't
every
there.
time
His
they
eyes
pan
were
to the
open, but he
family,
wasn't there.
yeah, every time they pan to the family, I always know, oh my
Mm,
God, this fighter's gonna get knocked out bad. That always happens.
yeah. Remember when they did that with Anthony Smith too a few months ago?
Mm-hmm.
They panned to the family. He got like beat up, bloody pulp. That was
Yep.
bad, man. Um, but yeah, Ilya Taporia. I don't. There's no way you don't put him number one pound for pound right now. There's just no
Yeah,
way.
there's no way.
Like, come on, man. Yeah, you got like people, greasing Makachev and stuff like that. I just feel like he's not pound. Man, when's the last time he fought? Has he fought in the last year? Like
Yeah,
calendar
he fought
wise? I don't think
Moicano in
so.
January.
Yeah, but I mean, okay, Moicano. Benil old man Dariush just beat him up. Took him
Yeah.
to school. So, um, and Ilya's out here putting people out, flatlining
Yeah.
them. I just don't see how anyone else can put up an argument and say that you've
They're
got
gonna put
Makachev or
him.
anyone else for that.
Yeah. Yeah, they're gonna put him versus
What do
Gaethje
you
next.
think?
That's what's
Who do
gonna
you think?
happen. They're gonna give him Gaethje.
Man, Gaethje's gonna
He's
have
gonna
CTE after that fight, man.
Yeah, he's gonna get flatline Gaethje and then maybe Islam or Armin. They're gonna make Armin wait. I'd be surprised if Armin's next, but it's probably gonna be Gaethje.
Armin doesn't deserve it next after that
No,
little
that's why. Yeah, the
back spasm
UFC's
or
still
whatever he
mad at
had.
him. So
Yeah. I definitely feel like Ilya is the man right now, man. I think anyone you put him in, if you feed Armin to him, he's gonna knock him out. If you feed Gaethje to him, he's gonna knock him out. I think he's gonna knock out Islam too, man.
I feel like
I
he's
gotta
gonna
keep it
knock
real.
him
That's
out, and I
just
feel
where
like
I'm
he's
at
gonna
right now.
retire early. He always been saying he wants to retire early.
Who?
Ilya.
Who
He's
you
not going
talking
to
about,
stay
Chili?
long in the
You
UFC.
talking-
He's not going to stay long.
Yeah,
Ilya's not going to. He's only going to be like another like 3 years, and then he's gonna be gone. Early 30s, he'll retire
yeah,
on top. So
yeah, man. I think he's gonna grab all them belts. Imagine a three weight division champ. That'd be crazy, man.
170 is gonna be tough for
That
him, but yeah, we'll see.
yeah, it'd be tough, man. But um, I definitely feel it's a good card, man. Probably the best one of the year so far. I don't think we got any UFC next weekend, do we, Chewy? Because it's Fourth of
I don't
July,
think so.
huh?
Yeah, 4th of July weekend. I don't think
Yes.
we get a little break, but we'll be right back at it the next week.
Yes, sir, man. We'll be right back, sir. But yeah, thanks guys for tuning in, man. We'll give you guys our picks sometime the week of that fight card, because
Yeah, we got to
obviously we got the
redeem
week off.
ourselves. I did not
Yeah,
do good on the pick, so I got to redeem myself.
I think I missed four in total, man. But man, I really felt like I was pretty locked in. So we're definitely gonna redeem ourselves on that next card, man.
Mm-hmm.
Um, so we'll see what happens, man. Thanks guys for tuning in again. So make sure you like and subscribe. We're giving out free money, as my
Free
buddy
money.
Chewy would say.
Hey, you only
Uh,
lose if you stop. You got to keep going.
there it is.
Losers
True.
are
That's the
quitters.
gambler's.
There you go.
All right, man. All right, Chewy. Well, we'll see you guys in a couple
All
weeks,
right,
man. You
everybody,
guys take
take
care,
care.
man. And
Mm-hmm.
enjoy that 4th of July, man.